welcome everyone here. Especially, we've got our significant chamber members, our elected officials, friends, and sponsors. We're saluting our small business owners in the community today. And with that, we have our host, presenting sponsor, Stuart Bartruff, who's the business banking manager at Wells Fargo Regional Bank. Come on up, Stuart. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Stuart. Stuart Bartruff heads Wells Fargo's business banking operations in Nebraska and Kansas, leads a 70-member team who serves more than 3,000 customers. Based in Omaha, Bartruff is a 35-year veteran of Wells Fargo.
Which means I'm old.
He joined First Commerce Bankshares, a predecessor of Wells Fargo, in 1979 as a management trainee. Since then, he's served in a variety of roles, including commercial banking manager, senior regional credit officer, and market president in Greater Nebraska. He's a graduate of the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. He's earned a bachelor's degree in science, in business administration, and a bachelor's of science in agriculture economics. Stuart is active in serving on boards of community groups and non-for-profits. He currently serves on the Make-A-Wish Board, the Nebraska Council of Economic Education, and the Nebraska Bankers Association. Yes.
Thank you, Paulette. I need to have my assistant shorten that up a little bit. Once again, Wells Fargo is very pleased to be a sponsor of the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce Small Business Awards of Excellence. So congratulations to all those who have been nominated, and thank you for coming today. I know I've said this before, I haven't spoke here for a couple of years, but I have several family members that are business owners, including a brother, a brother-in-law, and my in-laws. In fact, my in-laws have celebrated 60 years of being in business this past year. So I've seen firsthand how they respond to economic cycles, government issues at the federal level, not at the city level, and other, hiring and retaining good employee issues and challenges as well. So again, thank you to all of you that are business owners and what you do for our society today. In fact, I was talking to a good friend of mine. He's a business owner as well. We were having a drink just recently. So I just said, hey, how did you go about starting your business? He said, well, I had a good idea for starting a small business. So I went to my banker and I asked him, hey, I want to start a small business. How do I go about doing it? His banker, kind of a cranky old guy, older than me, leaned back in his chair and said, buy a big one and wait. But we know that owning a business is not a joking matter. And at Wells Fargo, we take our position in lending to small business very seriously because we are the #1 lender to small businesses in the country, as well as the leading lender for small business administration loans as well. In fact, recently, we have a strong focus on small business lending. Recently, I attended a national conference for Wells Fargo managers. The keynote speaker was Jim Clifton, the CEO of Gallup, and he has spent a lot of time studying characteristics of entrepreneurship and small business owners. And a couple of comments he made I thought were very interesting. Number one, he says he has some concerns because he realizes small business is the economic backbone of our economy, both today and tomorrow. And he said, right now we are about 7th in the world as far as new business formations. We always used to be #1. We had the most business formations, but now we're 7th. And he said, further, he said, today it seems like all the focus is on innovation, finding that new technology that will be better for us. But he said the missing link is we don't have entrepreneurs who can put a business model behind the innovation and bring it to market. And that's why we're falling behind. So he really feels we need to address that. And he really put, he pointed at the banking system as well, and Wells Fargo, because he knows we're the leading lender of small businesses, and said, you have a responsibility to be responsive to small businesses, to know their business, provide them with capital, because what you do in that regard will be good for the economy in the long run as well. So Wells Fargo, again, we put a focus on small business. We've created products and services that are really focused on being scalable to any size of business. And in fact, we've also created a resource website called wellsfargoworks.com. It's one word, wellsfargoworks.com. A plethora of resources available on the website for small businesses to utilize. So with that, one other quick comment. Wells Fargo, we do sponsor a quarterly survey with Gallup that measures, so to speak, it's a diffusion index that measures business confidence of small business owners. Pleased to report, as of the first quarter, we had the highest reading, the index had the highest reading of confidence in the last 7 years. Small businesses plan and are doing more hiring, their revenues are growing, their profitability growing, they're making more capital expenditures. So the good news is we're finally getting past that great recession that occurred in 2008. The readings aren't as high as they were pre-2008, but we're certainly gaining momentum, so that is good news for all of us. So again, thank you for allowing us to be a sponsor, and again, congratulations to all the nominees today. Thank you.
Stuart, thank you for your comments, and we'd like to thank Wells Fargo Bank for your support today of our Small Business Awards of Excellence. We'd also like to recognize and thank our corporate sponsors. We have Great Western Bank, Coley Jessen, McGrath, North, Mullen, and Kratz, and Tobacco Free Sarpy here today. Let's give all our sponsors a big thanks. I would also like to take a moment to thank the following individuals for their part in today's event. Emoki Harumpali, and the Wells Fargo team, Sarah Cleveland and the amazing Bellevue University video team, Stacy Nelson with the City of Bellevue BTV Channel 17, the Bellevue Chamber of Board of Directors, Doreen Sherman, Lynn Trippy, Carissa Williams, the Chamber office volunteers and event helpers. Their efforts today have made today's luncheon a great success. Let's also give them a big round of applause. Today, the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce will award 4 organizations with the 2015 Small Business Award of Excellence. These nominees excel in the areas of growth, excellence, risk, diversity, and innovation. They are outstanding representatives of the spirit of the entrepreneur and the power of small business. We received numerous nominations for this year's awards, and I can tell you it was really difficult to narrow down the field, but we accomplished that, and we identified 2 finalists for each category. I hope you had the chance to, when you came in on the right side of the room here, to look at all our nominees and the displays for each of those finalists on the table. There's also, as you can see, there was a video playing when you arrived today with our nominees and finalists. And again, we have to thank Wells Fargo Bank. Each of the finalists today will also receive a special gift. So congratulations to each of the final nominees. You know, I think that when you stand back and you look at the Bellevue Chamber, it's very unique. More than 85% of our members represent small businesses with less than 50 full-time employees. That is who we are, and that's who you are today. Today's luncheon demonstrates our recognition and our commitment to support the growth and success of small business in our community. As Stuart mentioned, when you think about our country, America's almost 30 million small businesses are the nation's engine for growth, pumping over $1 trillion into the economy each year, accounting for over 3/4 of new jobs in this country. These businesses embody the spirit of innovation, entrepreneurship, and individual initiative. In part due to the Bellevue Chamber's key role in ensuring our community's development and prosperity, the Bellevue community continues to grow and sustain the small business. It is at the center of what we do. The Bellevue Chamber of Commerce is a community organization that was founded on the open exchange of information and ideas while creating the opportunity for small businesses to speak with a unified voice. When we bring together Bellevue's small businesses, we create an engine for economic growth in our community. It strengthens each of our individual endeavors and amplifies the collective voice of the business that we are trying to move forward in our community. Bellevue Chamber of Commerce is leading Bellevue. It is leading small business. With that said, it is my pleasure to assist with the presentation of the 2015 Small Business Awards of Excellence presented by the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce and Wells Fargo Bank. I would like to invite Mayor Rita Sanders and Stuart Bartruff to the stage to join me with the presentations. So all final nominees, please stand as I call your name and remain standing until I've recognized both of the final nominees in each category while the video plays. So that's our instructions. The final nominee for the 2015 Breaking Ground Small Business Award are B&B Classic Dogs, Diane Bruce, and Belle Angelo Boutique, Janelle Wilson.
Belangelo Boutique offers a wider range of products from men's and women's clothing and accessories that fit all sizes and ranges of ages. My commitment to Belangelo Boutique started with my mom. She was a huge fashionista, got me into fashion. Owning a boutique was my lifelong dream ever since I was a little girl. She passed away 3 years ago, and with her passing, right before she passed away, we had talked about opening a store. And she told me, she's like, go for it, we can do this. And then she passed away suddenly. So after she passed away, I had the privilege of opening the store from my mother in my mother's honor. It's actually named after her. It means beautiful angel in Italian, and she's been my #1 supporter from day one. It's a unique business to Bellevue because Bellevue doesn't have anything like this. And this is why I chose Bellevue as the prime location for this unique business that we offer. We are also excited for the conference center going in very close to where the store is located, which is going to bring in more revenue for us as well as new customers for more potential growth throughout the coming years. Being the sole proprietor of Belangelo Boutique, I am there every day that we are open. And as far as the outside life, I would love to grow our business so then I can spend more time with my family. My husband, he also works for full-time, and he has always stood behind me in every step of the way through this process that we've endeavored with the store. We try to give back to the community because with Offutt, they're giving back to us for their services, so we feel privileged enough to give them that discount and to show them that we appreciate them for what they do.
We offer a family fun style restaurant here in Bellevue. Offers specialty hot dogs and arcade, just unique different styles and burgers, chicken, fish, that kind of stuff. Just to bring a little more fun to Bellevue and the families in the area. There's nowhere like this in the metro area. There's definitely nowhere like it in Bellevue. Just to make it a conversation piece, something that people smile when they come in the door because they see the kind of hot dogs that we have, and they're laughing, saying we would never try that dog, and then by the time we get done talking to them, they're trying something completely different than they would have ever tried before.
It's fun to see how some of our customers have been with us since the beginning, and to see them come back and bring their families, and so we've really built up a client base that enjoys coming and come 1 or 2 times a week.
For us, it's just fun to watch our employees grow with us and to get excited about the things that are happening at our restaurant right now. We've seen a steady growth since, over the last year, which we're pretty excited about. Not just financially, but what I feel more importantly is our management team and our staff, that we've seen more growth on that. So we're about 15 months into our program, and we started from scratch.
We take pride in making sure that we hire from within the Bellevue area, especially with our high schoolers, and giving them a first first job experience and showing them job ethic and teaching them along the way and creating just good jobs for our youth in our community.
As a business right now, we're too new to really give money, so we'd like to donate our time quite a bit for different activities. I personally am on the board for the Sounds of Freedom, which is helping wounded warriors. A lot of our staff participates in different things. We really want to promote the family atmosphere in Bellevue and at our restaurant, so people know, hey, there is a place that we can go outside of home that is going to be an enjoyable place for everyone involved.
And the winner of the Small Business Award of Excellence for Breaking Ground goes to B&B Classic Dogs.
On behalf of Diane and Jerry, and all of us at B&B, we would just like to thank the Chamber, our wonderful customers that have become like family to us, and the Bellevue community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amy, and congratulations to B&B Classic Dogs for the 2015 Breaking Ground Small Business Award of the Year. The final nominees for the 2015 Minority-Owned Small Business Award are, Bellevue Pet Adventure, Amy Lewis. I understand Amy's unable to attend our today's ceremony due to the requirements of her small business, and her husband was recently deployed, so she's at work. And our second finalist is Bellevue Body Works Massage, April Frazier.
I specialize in massage, but I also do pedicures, facials, waxing, and body treatments. Massage has been becoming very key in the healthcare industry, and it's good for men, women, and children of all ages. In the last 2 years, I've completed over 30 hours of continuing education to enhance my practice. Lately, social media has been a key in helping to reach people on the internet. In 17 years I've been in business, my word of mouth is the key in my growth of my business. I've been a member of the Chamber now for 3 years. I also attend a Thursday morning Power Partners group. It's a group of successful business owners that I network with, and during the time I've been a member, my client numbers have increased, especially through that group. I've been very lucky over the last 17 years to have an understanding husband and family. My children, I've missed a few of their practices and events. All year long, I support the Bellevue schools, churches, the Boy Scouts, women's groups, events for Offutt Air Force Base, and contributing gift certificates for raffle prizes, and also to our residents of the community that may be in need for fundraising benefits. In the last couple of years, I've been gathering resources to expand in the future. In 2016, I've interviewed a couple of people that are excited to work with me, and I'm looking forward to that.
And the winner of the Small Business Award of Excellence for Minority Owned goes to Bellevue Body Works Massage.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Wanted to thank the Bellevue Chamber and Wells Fargo and all the sponsors. This is a great honor. Quick thank you to my best friend, Donna Billington. She has always been there for me on a personal and professional level. And she introduced me to the Thursday group that I brag about, leading to my chamber membership, which I've had a lot of fun with. And especially to my husband. He's 10 years ago I'm nervous.
You're fine, you're doing great.
He let me wipe out our savings account so I could start up, and I'm really hoping, talking about this expansion in 16, that he'll let me do that again. So,
Well,
but thank you.
That's why Wells Fargo Bank is here.
Right. Anyway, thank you very much.
The final nominees for the 2015 1 to 15 Full-Time Equivalent Employees Small Business Award are American Family Insurance, Travis Castle, agent. Travis, there you are. And Max Muscle, Matt Showalter.
Well, we're a health and nutrition store, so we not only have things like vitamins and the health products that you would normally look for in a store like ours, but we're also nutritionists, so we offer meal planning and advice on how to make your body healthier, how to make your body more fit, and how to feel better on a daily basis. So our main innovation is making sure people understand exactly what they're taking and why, so that they can get the right things instead of just a bunch of things. Now, we use social media marketing to stay in front of people, and of course we try to get out in the community as much as possible as well. But the main thing that we're known for is making sure that you are educated on what you take. The growth of the store has been amazing. We've actually more than doubled our business in the last 2 years. We attribute that to just being here and being present in the community. Being that I'm a owner that's here at the store, we really get to be present a whole lot more in the community. So we show up, we're there, we're in the public eye, and people come back to us more and more because we build that trust. If all you do 7 days a week, 8, 10, 12 hours a day is sit there and look at your business, you're gonna go stir crazy. So one of the main things I wanna do is if there's something people wanna do, if there's something that they wanna plan, I do give my employees a lot of flexibility to go out and do that, and then I just make any kind of coverage that we need. Well, we're a small company, so we don't have a lot of money, but the monies we do spend, we try to spend with local companies. So all of our advertising typically comes from local companies. And giving back, with the growth that we've had over the last couple of years, we've actually been blessed to be able to put together more donations. When I first bought Max Muscle Bellevue, it was me and we had one part-time employee. In the last 2 years, we've raised the part-time employee to be a full-time manager, and I've hired 2 other employees as well. So we've more than doubled the amount of people employed by my store, and we're currently in the works of possibly opening up a second store very, very soon.
My agency is designed to offer insurance in 3 different areas. We offer your standard personal insurance with your home and your auto and your life insurance. We also have a division that focuses on commercial insurance, so we can do business insurance for large or small businesses. And then the third area that we focus on within our insurance agency is farm insurance. And by building a relationship with customers, we can identify what needs they have, we can identify what dreams they have, and then we can protect those dreams by providing them the proper insurance products on a daily basis. And by creating a team of people that can take care of our customers, that's first and foremost our number one priority. So after you create that team, then you have to develop a culture within your company. And your culture is simply what you believe in. And we believe in being passionate about what we do and being very conscientious about taking care of people. I take it very seriously within my business and identify that I have a second family. And that second family are my employees and their family itself. And so as the leader of my agency in my area, I strongly believe that I have to first of all create an environment that is enjoyable and fun for them to come to work every day. I constantly try to provide engagement. An engaged employee is a happy employee. If they feel like they're a part of what you're doing and they're focused on what you're doing, they're going to take care of your customers to a great degree. I also think you have to empower your employees. I want my employees to challenge me. I want them to ask me questions as to why we aren't doing things a certain way, and all of that empowerment is designed to make a better experience for our customers. And so if I can engage them and I can empower them, the third thing that I really try to do is appreciate them. As I build my business from a small business to a larger business, and we continue to add employees and branches, Bellevue will always be our headquarters because we believe in the community of Bellevue, and we just really value the type of people that are in the community.
Small Business Award of Excellence for the 1 to 15 full-time equivalent employees goes to American Family Insurance. Travis Castle.
First of all, I would like to thank the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce and Wells Fargo for sponsoring this great event. I've got 3 individuals with me today, which this award is really about more than me. Jessica Franker, Jane Dyson, and Mike McNelly are the 3 people that really make it happen in my office. You've all heard the saying that you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with the most. And when I was fortunate enough to hire each one of these 3, my average went up exponentially. And so I appreciate what they do and how they take care of our customers, and we certainly appreciate this award. Thank you very much.
The final nominees for the 2015 16 to 50 full-time equivalent employees Small Business Award are Chick-fil-A, Tom Deal. Is Tom here? Oh. Okay. And Richmont Village.
We are Chick-fil-A in Bellevue. We were the first Chick-fil-A actually to open in the state of Nebraska by a matter of a couple of minutes because my counterpart in Papillion opened as well. We are a quick service restaurant, and we serve primarily chicken products, but we also have breakfast items as well. And I think the contribution goes well beyond just the chicken and the sandwich. It's about what we do as far as giving back to the community. We've built a trust, I'd like to believe, with our guests, so they come back to us knowing that what we provide, we will continue to provide continuously and consistently every day. I have a leadership team that's just clearly second to none. These are very well educated people, very bright people, and they have, you talk about a servant's heart, their heart is huge. And they know how to give back to the community and to their team members. We're never satisfied with where we are. It's a matter of how do we do what we're doing better, and how do we treat our team members better? How do we grow them and develop them? In our minds, when you keep your priorities straight, and ours are very simply family first, education second, then the business. When you keep those aligned, the business by its very nature grows because everybody sees it as truthful and genuine. We look at this as not just a job to make money, but the beginning of your career. And then we grow and develop them. We end up being references on many applications to go to colleges, universities, the military, or even other career opportunities. And so for us, it's a matter of not just about the chicken, but what do we do with the opportunity that we've been afforded? And it all starts with hiring the right people, and then growing and developing them. I live in Bellevue, I work in Bellevue, I go to school in Bellevue. It's all about our community, and I think that's how you give back. You not only make money here, but you put it right back into the community.
We're a business that we're very lucky to be in because there is a human element to our business, and that is serving the seniors. We are a retirement living community, and that is a segment of our population that we really deserve to increase our quality of life in later years.
Rick and I have been every part of that business, from doing the dishes to driving the shuttle, cleaning toilets if we need to. And so your staff sees that and sees the commitment that we have, and that is part of the culture that we create there, so that when we do need to expand, that we have that culture in place and is easier to recruit new employees to our business.
The way we market in a nutshell is that when someone comes in to our place looking for an apartment, they are trying to solve a set of problems and fill a set of needs. And what our approach is that we want to try to solve their problem and satisfy their needs, whether it's with our business or some other business. They may need more care than we can offer.
You know, there was a downswing, and we were able to ride that wave and come through. And a lot of businesses weren't able to do that. And I think what made us successful is the connection with the community, our staff. We continue to push forward, being connected in the community and draw the community into Bellevue, into Richmond Village.
The people we attract to the senior living business are generally caring folks that are concerned, they're responsible, they want to do the best that they can to make our residents' lives happy and healthy and secure.
Each of the employees, we do go out above and beyond to care for their personal lives. If they're successful in their personal lives, then they'll be successful in our business.
There's a great deal of satisfaction in making someone's life better and helping them with simple things. So we get to do that every day when we go in to work.
And the winner of the Small Business Award of Excellence for the 16 to 50 full-time equivalent employees goes to Chick-fil-A.
Obviously, I'm not Tom Dale. I am Tanya Wilkinson. I'm Director of Operations at Chick-fil-A Bellevue. Tom is actually right now, as we are speaking, at the state conference for FBLA for the state of Nebraska. He had the 12 to 1 o'clock seminar. It's been on his calendar for about 3 months now. And he is speaking to over 200 high school students from around the state that want to be future business leaders. And what he's telling them basically is what you saw in the video, is how do you balance being a viable, profitable business and take care of your people. When he says our priorities are family, education, and business, he means it. And those things don't get out of order. And when you keep those things in order and you do things the right way, the business will follow. And he believes that with all his heart. And I know he would want to thank the chamber, and I know he and Lisa both just think it's such a privilege to live in this community and to be a part of the things that happen here in Bellevue. We just cherish our ties with the schools and with the scouts and just all of the many things that we do. And we just thank you all for letting us be a part of this community.
Congratulations to all our final nominees and winners today. Your contributions as a small business certainly do not go unnoticed. I think our videos today illustrated that well. If we could do a video with every small business that we have here today and part of our membership, wouldn't that be incredible? Maybe if Doris has more time. Doris? I think just a few comments to finalize our program today. In Bellevue, we really understand small businesses are vital to the financial well-being of the city and the state's economy. Their contribution is essential for economic growth since they make up a large portion of employer firms within our city. As entrepreneurs and innovators, small business owners represent a diverse group, and they continue to keep our economy productive. Small businesses are the job generators, and they're the innovators, and they represent an array of opportunities to the diverse spectrum of individuals within our community. The Bellevue Chamber hosts this program every year in celebration of small business and small business owners. So thank you for choosing the Bellevue Offutt community as your home. April is Small Business Awareness Month, and quite frankly, we're aware and extremely thankful of our business community, not just in April, but year-round.